This party's getting crazy. Let's rock. Because we're doing Capcom. And I had to quote one of the games, and the only Capcom game I really know very well is Devil May Cry.
And I'm sure it's a perfectly healthy relationship with no bumps in the road.
It's actually very easy to ignore that Netflix series.
I wasn't even talking about that. I'm just talking about how you talk about DMC, 2?
Oh.
I didn't even bring it up.
Yeah, if anyone's been watching Mytho Gaming, I've been playing a little bit of DMC 2, and it is so far the worst game I've ever streamed. And not because it's a jank game or anything, but just because it's stupid easy. Like I shit you not, I had a couple boss fights in that game where all I did was just stand and shoot. And the boss still went down.
That's rough, buddy.
Yes, because coming from the first game where the bosses actually put up a fight and actually make you work for a win, and even on the easiest difficulty, it's not easy. And
so basically, your problem with 2 is that, like, the difficulty curve goes all the way to fucking baby mode.
A lot of that has to do with the fact that the game is unfinished.
Game journalist mode.
Devil May DMC 2 game journal mode.
Yeah. The game. Yeah, it's not so much that the game was made easy on purpose, so much as it just wasn't given its final touches before release.
So I am basically, my entire exposure to DMC is mostly like other people talking about it through like memes and such. So I guess you guys know a lot more about it than I do. Give me the DMC crash course.
You are Dante. You are a demon hunter.
Am I Damnedy from the Devil May Cry series?
Yeah. Yep. You're Dante. You're a demon hunter.
Mm-hmm.
You crack bad jokes.
Awesome.
You have a sexy female lead in the game.
Awesome.
You fight.
My understanding is sexy female lead often gets ignored because there's a different demographic that gravitates towards DMC.
No. In fact, she's very important to the narrative, and
I'm sure she's important to the narrative. I'm just talking about like the people who play it, because like the vast majority of people who told me anything about Devil May Cry are women.
Oh.
Who get like who get squishy over Dante and fucking Virgil.
Yeah, and it's not hard to see why.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Yeah. He also fights demons with sword and guns, and there's a heavy metal soundtrack. A lot of The first game is basically everything Hideki Kamiya thinks is cool.
Okay, how cool is what Hideki Kamiya thinks is cool?
Combining demons with gun kata and stuff from the Matrix and like I said, heavy metal and gothic architecture. It's
alright.
At least that's just the first game, because he does. Like after the first game, like he just moved on to other projects and it was handed off to other people.
Alright.
Yeah.
And are the demons in DMC just misunderstood little gremlins that didn't do nothing wrong?
No, they're evil.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Also, Dante and Virgil are half demon, because their dad was a legendary demon knight who fought for humanity at the beginning of time.
Okay. Is this the Sparta that I've
Yep.
not heard of?
Yeah, that's Sparta.
Whose legend I have never heard?
Yep. Yeah. And yeah, the first game is a classic. And believe it or not, was originally intended to be a Resident Evil sequel, but it lost out to Shinji Mikami's version, which became Resident Evil 4. And well, I guess they didn't want the work to go to waste, so Kamiya just repurposed it into a new IP.
Okay. And that was Damned May Crim.
Yep, at least the first game.
Alright. So what sort of like Resident Evil artifacts are in Devil May Cry featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series?
Well, he kind of looks like Leon, and there's fixed camera angles. You had something, Dylan?
Basically what you said. When you interact with objects, the text comes up like it would in the old Resident Evil games.
So it's basically like the UI is basically just the same as a Resident Evil game?
Yes and no.
Yes and yeah. It
Like it uses the same engine.
Probably.
Well, yeah. Same kind of concept, except for one, there's no tank controls. Two, it's a hack and slash game
Instead of a survival horror game. Yep. It's also, while it's not punishingly difficult, it is not an easy game to play.
DMC 3 is definitely the best one because they really found their footing with the series by then.
Although the funniest thing about it is that the North American release of 3 was shipped with an interesting little feature.
Which is?
The normal mode in DMC3 in North America was hard in Japan.
Hilarious.
So if you get one of the initial releases of Devil May Cry 3, you were playing a game that was definitely punishingly difficult. I would know I did play it. And
They did that because we were complaining DMC2 is too easy, so they're like, "Fuck you, let's."
which was
It's too easy, is it?
Yeah, it is too easy. It is too easy. I've been playing it.
That is the real ass story. Like, I'm not even joking.
That's hilarious. I fucking love
I
it.
literally stood under a demonic, infected helicopter and just kept shooting at it, and it went down.
It just stood there and let you shoot it.
Yes!
Whatever. Hilarious.
It was that easy. Another one was a demon building. I just stood there and kept shooting it.
A demon building.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cool in concept, but it was too easy.
You're like,
Yeah,
I was gonna say I would expect like a whole ass building to be kind of harder to fight.
yeah.
Then again, I'm also coming off the heels of a game where you can suplex a train.
Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking. Alright, so Damned makes goofy jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand he liked the pizza.
Yes.
He eat the pizza. He cooked the pizza, or he just ordered a pizza.
Ordered the pizza.
He just ordered a pizza.
Also, he likes strawberry sundaes.
Well,
That was mostly just in the Madhouse anime.
Yeah, but it's canon.
Yeah. Well, yes, it is canon, but that is mostly confined to that specific anime, and that's the only anime
Well,
it's ever received.
well,
No.
well, yeah, because an anime by definition has to be produced in Japan.
Yep.
why do you keep saying that like somebody thinks there's another anime?
There isn't.
Oh, well, okay, I'm glad we cleared that up.
There's no other Devil May Cry in animation form anywhere else. Nothing.
Certainly not one by a millennial that peaked in high school in the worst possible way.
And thinks he is a funny troll man on Twitter.
Why would you think there's anything like that? That's just silly.
Whose former biggest claim to fame was just making bootleg movies based off popular things like Power Rangers, except dark and violent.
Ah, yes. Edgy Power Rangers. My favorite Power Rangers. I am trying to draw Dante by memory, and I don't know if it's going well at all.
It seems okay to me.
I think he just looks like Edgeworth.
I
I don't know if I'm getting him right.
Do you want me to get you a reference?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. And I'm gonna look up for the one I know you're trying to do.
You know what? There's a crossover idea.
What?
Dante has to be defended in court by Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that was an actual picture.
What he said the
I legitimately did not know
Dylan,
that was an image. I thought I made that up.
Dylan, take a guess. What's Neville trying to draw?
Oh, oh, well, duh.
He eat the pizza.
Yes, he do.
He cooked the pizza.
Do you remember that freak out? Was on the Italian mafia is not an aesthetic. I cooked the pizza. Fuck you.
It was a whole.
I don't remember that. That's
Well, the funniest thing. It's just like, literally like someone was ranting about the Italian mob not being an aesthetic, freaking out about it.
I mean, have you seen that? I mean, excuse me. Yeah, they were bad guys, but they had drip.
A lot of
and then literally all someone said was, "I cooked the pizza," and the person like flipped the fuck out.
One of the greatest Twitter crash outs of all time.
Holy shit.
Okay. Since we gave Nebel the cliff notes on Devil May Cry, so the real reason we did this episode, Dylan wanted an outlet to complain that his favorite Capcom series hasn't had a new entry since he was born.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm a Darkstalkers fan, unfortunately.
My condolences.
So, okay.
Oh my god, the whole story behind it is just, it's like, it was like the top Capcom fighter right behind Street Fighter, but they made so many stupid fucking decisions behind it that it just indefinitely like shelved this franchise, and we haven't gotten it. Okay, we've had like 6 re-releases. Like the most recent one was like the Capcom Fighting Collection, which I have.
And we're not counting it, and we're not counting appearances in other games either, right?
No, we're talking wholly original. Morgan hasn't had a new sprite since 1994. She's had the same sprite in every crossover game she's had, and she's only had like 2 3D appearances, and one of them was in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
She's in like every Marvel vs. Capcom, isn't she?
Yep. But she has the same sprite she's had since her debut.
Wow, imagine appearing in like a crossover game more than you appeared in your own franchise.
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, hold on. What, didn't they go to 3D for 3?
Well, yeah. She's like the only Darkstalkers character with like a legit 3D model. My favorite character, Lilith, has never had a 3D model. She's never even been animated.
I mean, they do have those comics by Boom Studios, don't they?
Udon. Yes, and those are pretty good. Yeah, they're putting out a new new one. I think it came out like 2024 called Team Darkstalkers. It's just like, that's all though.
Yeah, and they also only had the one OVA back in the 90s.
Oh. Yeah, that was pretty good. It was a little slow, but
it was fine.
And then it had a notoriously bad American cartoon.
Which, by the way, just to rub salt in the wounds, Dylan, Morgan's appearance in that is technically more accurate to the games than the OVA is, because Morgan is supposed to be Scottish.
You shut your fucking mouth.
And that version, she actually has a Scottish accent.
You know what? No, I don't care. They made her. Everyone in that show was so fucking stupid. Literally, that's literally the only thing they got right.
The OVA doesn't even attempt it.
I will bite off your dick. You better shut.
See, for a second, I thought Dylan was gonna go into a Trump thing, say, "I don't care that they gave her a Scottish accent that one time. It's like you're making the pizza, and you put on mozzarella cheese, and you make the sauce piss. It doesn't matter that you did that one thing right, okay? It's just you can't fuck the rest of it up and expect me to eat it when you get the one thing right, okay? Thank you."
That sounds... You're aiming for Trump, but you're landing on Cartman.
Damn it. Well, guess I'm not too far off. I didn't use enough Trumpisms. I think that was my problem.
Okay. Another reason why they haven't brought it back. Okay, you want to hear some bullshit? Okay, so they were so Capcom, they were hinging the promise of a new Darkstalkers game. They're hinging it on sales for their 5th re-release, which they did to try and recuperate funds for the flopped Street Fighter versus Tekken game. They're like, oh, if you go and buy this 5th re-release, we might possibly consider making a sequel. We even showed off this cool CGI trailer and private showings. Oh, no, you didn't. Even though it was like in the top 10 sold games on the PlayStation Store and like years ago, it wasn't Street Fighter money.
Does Capcom have a habit of like holding like cult franchises hostage?
Nebel, I have a meme I need to share with you. Hold up.
Oh boy, I love memes.
I've never been so salty about just Capcom in general. Like fuck, like them, like how they treat like Darkstalkers, Mega Man, and just shit, man.
Dude, if you think you have it bad, try being a Breath of Fire fan.
Breath of what?
Oh yeah.
Breath of Fire was their RPG series.
They had a what?
Breath of Fire.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. God, even Dragon's Dogma got a sequel. I love the first game.
I felt like that was your opportunity to go exactly when I said, brother, what? They had a what?
Yeah. Capcom at one point had an RPG series.
Apparently you wouldn't know it.
Okay, I found it.
Ah, yes. Oh, I see Damnedy. And McGimmon.
And Dylan's waifu.
Of course.
No, Lilith is the waifu.
Lilith is the one.
Okay, technically her and Morgan are like the same person?
It's complicated.
Well, not too complicated. Okay, so Lilith is like it was formed from like a fraction of Morgan's power that was taken from her because Morgan would have been far too powerful and she wasn't ready yet. So part of her power was sealed away, and essentially like the main villain Jeddah gave form to this power, and it became Lilith, and her whole quest was to become whole again, and to find Morgan, and they eventually morphed back into one. She's actually a pretty tragic character.
Alright.
Actually, actually a lot of the characters are tragic, but yeah.
Well, it's they're all monsters. So, yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. What opinion do you suppose Damnedy would have of stuffed crust?
I'm pretty sure Dante will take any pizza if it's pizza. Even pineapple.
Damn, I'm putting that on the pizza then.
I mean, usually he's eating some kind of pepperoni pizza, but I'm pretty sure he's not picky as long as it's pizza.
I cooked the pizza.
Hell, I'll even really throw a spicy take and say he considers Chicago style legit.
You know, I think me and Damnedy would get along just fine.
Really?
Dante would.
Hell yeah.
You like Chicago style?
Hell yeah.
Dante would probably eat Totino's microwaves.
I am. Listen, I've already am okay with pineapple on pizza. I'm cool with committing all kinds of food heresy. Just call me Pizza Horus.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing how there are more wars fought over whether or not Chicago is legit rather than California.
What about California? California is just wood fires that you put weird toppings on. There really isn't much to debate about it. Besides, hey, how about artichoke on your pizza? Why?
We're just...
I'm not saying it doesn't make it a pizza. I'm just saying that's kind of an odd choice.
It's quirky. It's unusual.
Yes, it is. But yeah, I'm gonna make a bold statement. I do believe Chicago style is a pizza, and it is a good pizza. Let the battle begin. Okay, I mean, I half expected people to fight me on this one.
I'm more of a pizza kind of guy myself.
You don't have a dog in that race?
I do not have a dog in that race. I even like pineapple on my pizza. I have no room to complain.
Brother. Welcome back, friend. No, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you don't need to be convinced, but here's my pitch. I'm just going ready for Brett. You know what pizza? You know what pizza means in Italian? You know what the word means?
What?
Pie. You know what Chicago pizza is? A pie. And you know what a pie is? Pizza. I rest my fucking case.
How about
it's the most hilarious fucking thing. Whenever I hear people complain about like Chicago pizza, it's not really a pizza, it's more of a pie. That's what pizza means, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
It's like going, I don't like a BLT sandwich. It's not a sandwich.
What about an honest to God like pizza pie, like literally like the same way you would make like a cherry pie, but all the ingredients are pizza like ingredients, cheese, sauce.
So do you mean like you put a crust on top of it?
That is optional, but yes.
Okay. If you're meaning like you cook it in a deeper dish, like in a deeper pan, that's functionally what Chicago style pizza is.
Yeah,
but
like
deep dish Chicago. I need to clarify that because there is a distinction.
Well, but like a crust on top, you could probably put like the pepperonis or whatever on top of that, and you salt it, butter it, whatever.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, it's like it's like this, like the same concept as like a cherry or blueberry pie.
Mm-hmm. You basically just described a Chicago deep dish pizza.
Oh shit! I thought I was onto something.
No, I mean that's basically what it is, and that's why I think it's legit. It is in fact a pie. It is also a pizza. It is a pizza pie, and there's no getting around it. And it's like fucking lembas bread. Like a couple of bites will fill you up for the whole day. You can stretch that shit out for ages, and it's still good.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. That. Okay, yeah, but I mean like the crust, but like the pie crust on top.
Okay, yeah, that would be different. I'm not sure if there's a particular style that matches up to that.
Well, yeah. This one's shaped differently. I mean, like shaped like an actual pie. You put it in the pie tray.
That sounds like the way people do a lot of like personal pan pizzas.
Maybe.
Aside from having the crust on top of it.
I'm talking like the aluminum like thing like pie comes in, you know?
Like a pie.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're supposed to be talking about Capcom, but we
No, it involves Dante. It's fine. Dante Ito the pizza. Dante Ito the pizza, and then he cooked the pizza. He cooked the pizza god. After he ate it.
Look at my poor Lilith.
Oh my goodness, let me have a look. Flip the window. 27 fucking years! I haven't had a re-release. I haven't had a game release in 27 fucking years.
Now Dylan can comfort himself as the Udon comics and maybe be a Lilith figurine he may or may not have.
I do not have one yet. I have like a Discord with my friend where it's literally there's literally just like a channel and it's all just Lilith shit. I'm like, it like her and I just post Lilith shit in there. It's called the Church of Lilith.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. Fuck you. She's one of those characters that I just love. I have a few characters.
I have a lot of characters.
Alright.
Which, by the way, it's I wouldn't say it's the most expensive thing I've seen, but it's a pretty penny.
Okay, the link you posted is an entire leftist meme. Let's see.
That's just how Amazon links are.
Okay, it says click button to continue. You can, I think I know what you're talking about too. It's the Beast Shoujo thing drawn by that one artist. I think I know what you're... Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's another thing Lilith appears in that's not her game.
Yeah! Just like, holy shit! Yeah, I was introducing my friend to Darkstalkers, and I was telling her just how underutilized all these characters are, except for Morgan, and she's mostly just used for advertising. And merchandise and shit. It's like... This series has more fan art than ever. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on all their other franchises they don't work on. I'm so pissed.
For being Victor, he's a Mega Man fan.
So far, I feel like Mega Man is where, like, Mega Man fandom is where dreams go to die.
Yeah.
Like, every time, it's like Mega Man fans just get constantly teased with potential new releases, and then or like somebody trying to revive it by doing their own thing, and then it ends up sucking.
Yep.
Mighty number 9. Yeah. The last Mega Man game that was released was 11, almost 10 years ago. It was released in October.
At least it was released within my lifetime.
Yeah, like...
I mean, God, Ace Attorney fans are like, they eaten good a little bit with at least the PC ports. We haven't had I don't think we've had a new game in a hot minute, but...
Let's see.
Honestly... What's up?
Let's have a look.
What,
Most
any
recent,
announcements?
most recent Ace Attorney game was Investigations 2: Prosecutor's Gambit.
That's probably the re-release.
Okay, then.
The PC port for it.
Okay, then I will check. In the main
I
series.
think the most
main-
recent main series would be the second Great Ace Attorney game.
Looks like, according to the Wikipedia, that was Spirit of Justice on the 3DS in 2016.
Wait, that was the last one? Wait, Spirit of Justice was the last one?
In the main series, we're not counting spin-offs.
I mean, I'm talking about like any Ace Attorney game.
No, there was Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve 2017.
Okay. But yeah, we haven't had a main series. We haven't had a main series game in a while, and on some level, it's like. On some level, I'm kind of okay with it because, like. Spirit of Justice felt like they didn't quite know what they wanted to do with a lot of it. Like, there's some loose ends that they were wrapping up, but it felt like they had to pad it out a lot. And it did have, there's things about it that kind of annoy me. Like, after having played through it some, there's a couple things about Spirit of Justice that kind of irks me.
With the game design or the content?
A little of both. Like, I found myself getting really annoyed with the whole seance mechanic. Because, like, because the way it works is, like, okay, you kind of have to, like, scrub through this, like, footage and match up between, like, the testimonial dialogue and, like, the part of the footage that might not. And the footage also includes, like, these little, like, senses on them, and it's not really very intuitive, like, how you're supposed to match them up. Like, on some level, I kind of get what they were going for, but it feels like the way Ace Attorney is... The way you've gotten used to playing Ace Attorney is just not very conducive to that. I think, although maybe I have a controversial opinion in that I kind of prefer the mood matrix mechanic from Dual Destinies to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and assume that, like, I'm the only person that plays much Ace Attorney here.
I think you are.
Okay, Dylan?
I dabbled in it a little bit.
Okay. Alright, so Mood Matrix. Essentially, it's something that you get from Athena, who is a criminally underrated character, who doesn't get nearly as much screen time as she deserves. And her big thing is that she's basically able to, like, read incongruencies between people's emotions and what they're saying. So basically what you have to do is, like, find a part in a person's testimony and what they're saying, and you're able to, like, see which emotion they're feeling, and you have to, like, figure out which one doesn't match up. And I actually kind of like that partially because that's something they do in interrogations and in interviews, that they try to look for, like, mismatched emotions. Like, reading weird discrepancies in body language. It's kind of like a super power-fied way to... The Mood Matrix is kind of like a future-fied, super power-fied version of that. To kind of make it easier to translate to a game. Like, a little more than the LA Noire, like, trying to get a twitch out of somebody.
It was It would have been corny, but there's a missed opportunity in LA Noire for someone to yell objection.
That would only work in a room setting.
I mean,
I know.
I feel like in the modern day, somebody might try that with a cop, given some of the really dumb shit I see people try to do with cops to get out of trouble.
Are you referring to sovereign citizens?
Among many other things, yes.
Oh my god, I hate that.
That's a whole rabbit hole we're not going to go down.
Well, but yeah, that's a different thing. But bottom line is, the very, very bottom line of it is that there are people who think that magic words are going to get them out of jail. And, and it gets them out of paying, like, speeding tickets or parking tickets. Anything, really. God, just imagine Phoenix Wright having to represent a sovereign citizen. Poor bastard. Although, I guess the good news is most of the time they do pro se. They represent themselves. So I guess he dodges a couple bullets there. Although the idea of like having Phoenix Wright represent people who are in fact actually guilty and needing to give a zealous defense of them is actually kind of a cool concept. And he has actually done it once. Or rather, he has actually defended a client who genuinely was guilty. And the way they handled it was pretty cool. I'm not going to spoil it because it's genuinely really interesting, and if you have any interest in picking up Phoenix Wright, I'll just give the hint that the case where he does defend a genuinely guilty client is the highlight of an otherwise uneven game.
Okay. Enough bitching about bad Capcom games. What's the best Ace Attorney game?
Best Ace Attorney game. Ooh, that's a tough one for me.
Okay.
How
about your favorite one? Your favorite one.
It's between Trials and Tribulations, which is the third game, and Apollo Justice, which is the fourth game. Which, that one might be kind of controversial.
Oh, really?
So Apollo Justice for a really long time has been kind of a divisive game in Ace Attorney. Because, like, minor spoiler for, like, a pretty old game. A big chunk of, like, the game's backstory is that Phoenix Wright has gotten disbarred. He got disbarred for essentially forging evidence. And he ends up becoming your mentor because you're playing the titular character Apollo Justice, who's like kind of a new attorney, and like your first case is, again, spoilers for a very old game, where Phoenix basically ends up coaching you into proving that the murderer in the case Phoenix is actually the defendant. He's accused of murder. And he kind of coaches you into proving that your boss was the actual culprit. It's also where you get if you've ever seen the images of Phoenix Wright where he's dressed up like a hobo, that's him. That's like post-disbarment Phoenix Wright.
He became Nick Rekieta.
Oh, Lord.
Listen.
No.
Look. No, Nick Rekieta is Nick Rekieta is the master of digging himself deeper into a hole and throwing himself more rope. Hobo Phoenix is like a bizarrely hyper-competent chess master. Which is, I think, one of the things that people thought was kind of weird about it, is like, you're so used to hearing Phoenix's inner monologue that you're used to thinking of him as a goofy goober that's flying by the seat of his pants and doesn't know what he's doing. And one of the cool things about, like, Apollo Justice is that you see what Phoenix Wright looks like to other people, where he's, like, he bluffs his way through shit and he seems to know what he's talking about. And it actually makes him look really cool. And people are like, wait, that's not what he was like. I'm like, that's what he looked like to other people when he was getting his mojo on. But yeah, Apollo Justice is really cool. Trials and Tribulations is also really cool because it's the one, like, the third game really does get into a lot of the backstory with a bunch of stuff, and you get to play Edgeworth as a defense attorney toward the end. And he does a genuinely good job of it. But I guess it's to be expected because, like, part of Edgeworth's, like, backstory is that his dad was a defense attorney. And he ended up becoming a prosecutor because the guy that he thought killed his dad was let off due to lack of evidence. Mm-hmm. And he basically ended up, like, going down the path of prosecutor because he didn't want to let anybody get away with shit ever again. Which is a big part of why he kind of became such a ruthless prosecutor who's willing to do just about anything to get a guilty verdict, because he kind of just assumes that the accused are always guilty.
Okay. Help me understand, is Phoenix Wright supposed to be set in Japan?
In the original, yes. In the localization, it gets kind of muddy and weird. Like, people have taken to calling the setting of Phoenix Wright Japanifornia. Because in the localization, there's a lot of dialogue that suggests it's supposed to be in the US. But there's also a lot of dialogue, but the way everything works feels way more like Japan, but even then... The court system in Phoenix Wright is supposed to be kind of futuristic, where a lot has been streamlined.
Yeah, something I don't know how accurate this is, but something I've heard about Japanese court is that your attorney's job isn't so much to prove that you're innocent, it's to get you as light a sentence as possible.
To a degree, but that's largely because prosecutors in Japan, and this is actually something I did a little research on. The 99% conviction rate in Japan is a real thing, but there's a little more to it than that. The reason that convictions in Japan are at like 99% is because prosecutors are extremely skittish about taking on any case that's kind of murky. If they're not gonna win, they're not gonna take the case. So it's not like in the US where...
They presume you're innocent.
Well, I think in Japan they technically do, but it doesn't really pan out that way in practice. In the US, like, it's more common for prosecutors to just pick up whatever case, because if only to, like, get the air cleared. Of course, there are several exceptions in certain jurisdictions, but a lot of the time prosecutors will pick up every criminal case that they think they have some kind of shot at. Whereas in Japan, they're almost never going to take it unless they're certain. or unless they're almost dead certain that they're going to get a conviction. So what you end up is kind of a selection bias that skews it towards like 99%, but that's because they only ever take on cases they're going to get a slam dunk on.
Basically, American prosecutors gamble, Japanese prosecutors play it safe.
Very safe. And I suppose there's some kind of debate you can have on that. But yeah, and again, with American prosecutors, it depends a lot on the individual prosecutor and the jurisdiction.
I mean, like, that's a pretty good general rule of thumb, though.
General rule of thumb, yeah, if it's a big enough, like, criminal charge that is bad enough for you to go to jail for, they're probably gonna pick it up. In Japan, they have to, like, have you dead to rights to take it. Because otherwise, they're gonna kind of pass on it.
If Japanese prosecutors only take cases they're certain they can win, that makes me wonder if even more cases get settled out of court in Japan than they do in the States.
You know, I don't know enough about how that happens, but I'm not certain.
You wouldn't be surprised.
It would not surprise me if most disputes get settled out of court and most criminal charges are kind of... If there is a criminal complaint or criminal accusation, what would probably happen more often than not is that they just kind of keep an eye on them until they offend again and they can actually get them. At least, again, those are my assumptions, and a full disclaimer, I am not a lawyer.
None of us are lawyers.
Nothing I say constitutes legal advice. I'm just an internet doodler.
We have done nothing except speculate.
Yeah. Do not use any of what I say to beat a conviction in Japan or the US for that matter.
See, guys, I've been a lawyer for 7 years.
Okay, who is this guy, Dylan?
Okay, this is Hinata from Rival Schools. Yeah, Rival Schools got in America was practically killed by 9/11.
Really?
Okay, so the first game sold really well. But the issue was, by the time they released the second game, 9/11 had happened, so they renamed the second game to Project Justice, and that kind of killed it. Because people over here had no idea what the fuck Project Justice was, or that it was just literally the sequel to Rival Schools. So. Yeah.
I'm confused. Like, how? Okay, what? Okay, look. Okay, 9/11 throws a wrench into plans. I can get that. But why does that necessitate changing the game's name from Rival Schools to whatever the hell you just said it was?
Project Justice, because Capcom kind of got scared that it would be associated. Oh no, not Rival, not 9/11. I'm so sorry. Columbine.
Oh.
I have so shit. I got the things mixed up. I'm so fucking stupid.
That makes much more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Can we do that part over?
No, it's staying in. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
I was gonna say, what did they do? Crash a plane into a skyscraper?
God damn it! I'm so fucking embarrassed.
It's fine. Just roll with it.
How the fuck do you spell Columbine? Hold on.
COLOMBINE.
Okay. God damn it! Ah.
That's kind of disappointing because like Doom got singled out after Columbine, and it's somehow still around.
Yeah, Capcom doesn't deal with like as soon as the game starts selling badly, they just fucking axe it.
They just, I mean, on the one hand, and I suppose you can suppose it makes sense from a business perspective, but
They're kind of trigger happy on that, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, big time.
I mean, what does it say that the only two IPs they really give any support to anymore are Resident Evil and Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Speaking of playing it safe,
Oh, no, what'd you do?
what do you mean, what did I do?
Speaking of playing this, oh.
Resident Evil.
That's following up on that. It's like, yeah, it's like Capcom plays it super safe so that when one of their IPs, like, even slightly underperforms, they just axe it. It's like, yeah, they're playing it super safe and only focusing on the things that make them the Boku bucks rather than putting any time towards any of their other IPs.
And
At least that's the impression I've been getting.
Sadly, time hasn't proven that mindset wrong, because we've had a couple really bad Street Fighter games and they still sold.
I think a lot of that might have to do with the kind of fighting game competitive scene.
Yeah.
Like, what could a Street Fighter game possibly do to, like, lose the fucking, what's it called? Like, the Evo crap. Yeah. What could it possibly do to lose them?
Ship completely unplayable.
Okay, and if they patch it? Would they still
Oh
come
god,
out
yeah,
with
they'd
that?
absolutely forgive it.
There you go.
I mean, because what else are those guys gonna play? Tekken?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna do both. Because, I mean, I imagine they would do both. Because it's pretty... That whole crowd is pretty expansive about it.
Speaking of an IP that Capcom seems to have abandoned, Streets of Rage.
I have heard of that one. That's one I have heard of.
That was their beat 'em up series. And I think that game's only managed to stay relevant just because a couple of the characters appeared in Street Fighter. Like, my brother used to play Street Fighter 4 a lot back in the day. And then we saw Cody, had no idea who this guy was, thought he was a new character, and then found out, oh wait, no, he's from Streets of Rage. Which apparently is implying that Streets of Rage and Street Fighter exist in the same universe.
Pretty much, yeah, because, Street Fighter 6, it's more than just implied, it's outright fact. I think Street Fighter 6 outright takes place in Metro, or wherever the city was in the Final Fight games or Streets of whatever.
Pretty sure it's Streets of Rage.
No, no, it's Final Fight.
Really? Oh, Streets of yeah, I'm wrong. Streets of Rage is a different company. That's Sega's.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of, Dylan's right, Final Fight.
There we go. Alright.
See, even I can embarrass myself.
There we go. Okay, I think I'm good on this one.
Yeah. Metro City, that's the... I mean, okay, here's something awesome about Final Fight. One of the characters, Mike Hagar, the mayor, is a former professional wrestler.
Yeah, I know that.
You do, but does Nebel.
No idea who that is.
He's this guy.
Hang on a minute. Where's this guy?
Give me a minute. This man is the mayor of Metro City in Final Fight.
Every time I hear Metro City, I think of Megamind.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you. And you know what, that mustache, I'm 99% sure he's inspired by Jesse Ventura. Professional wrestler turned politician.
Yes, yes.
I know about him. The guy that became governor in Minnesota for a bit.
Yeah. No,
kind of like Arnold, but schizo.
But I mean, like, doesn't that make sense? Jesse Ventura quit professional wrestling to, well, be an actor and then be governor of Minnesota. Mike Hagar quit wrestling to go be mayor of Metro City. And plus, the mustache.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm looking this up. This hat. It has to be.
Coincidence? You
No.
think not.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Does not say on his Wikipedia page. I'm just. Oh wait. Yeah, wait. Hagar seems to have been loosely modeled after the late real-life wrestler Macho Man Randy Savage. Hagar switches his career from wrestler to politician. Coincidentally, Jesse Ventura would go on to be governor of Minnesota after retiring from wrestling. Okay, so could be, but they won't say it.
Okay.
Also, his name
That would be kind of a deep cut.
Also, his name is apparently a nod to Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar from Van Halen.
They usually kind of mash a bunch of these references together.
Yeah, they do.
Which I guess is good for, like, you know, making sure it doesn't look like you're just ripping something off.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think I'm getting close to this guy being done.
Is that supposed to be Leon Dillon?
It's a meme version of him.
Wait, is it what I think it is?
No way.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep, it is. I might have known.
Okay, I'm just... If I asked you guys to explain it, am I gonna have to censor anything?
The last word, yeah.
Okay. So it's like this drawing of the final scene where like Ashley and Leon are like riding off together, and you can do all kinds of things to me, like rough dirty sex, and he's like, "No way, fag."
I think I remember the meme being like, "I'm literally ovulating right now." No way.
Yeah.
I think I found it. Yeah. There's even one done with Jill.
Yeah, I think there's all kinds of iterations of it. Alright. So Dylan, I know you have kind of a different opinion on this. What's your take on Ashley?
Ashley, it's like, okay, I get it, but like, if you know what you're doing, she's not as annoying as people kind of make her up to be. It's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, especially if you're not paying attention and she gets grabbed. Yeah, that shit's annoying. But if you know what the hell you're doing, it's
all right.
After I found out she had the same voice actress as Sandy from SpongeBob, I couldn't unhear it.
Oh my god. Okay, so speaking of, I actually recently played through Resident Evil 2 and 3, the originals.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize just how much was cut from the Resident Evil 2 remake. Like, oh my god.
Like how much?
Oh my god, like entire sections.
Such
It's like not as much as 3 was cut down, but still highly noticeable. Oh my god.
What's the most egregious example? Like the biggest one?
In 2, for 2, it was 2 had 4. The original had 4 different endings.
Oh.
Technically, they all kind of led to the same place. So it's like, you had Leon A, Claire B scenario, Claire A, Leon, and like each had like their own version of like what was happening. And like Claire A, Leon B, like the little girl Sherry, she gets infected, and you have to find a cure for her. And that's actually the one that's canon because that's elaborated on in Resident Evil 6. Yeah. And there's one where she doesn't get infected. Ada Wong, she dies in like 2 different ways. One where she's like slammed against a bunch of computers. And the second one where she like falls to her death after... where she gets shot and then she falls to her death. Well, I'm using finger quotes here.
Because she shows up in 3 again, right?
4, but yeah.
4. Well, yeah, 4. Yeah, she doesn't die. But it's there's a lot of little variants that just don't really make it into.
Were they cut for time mainly?
I don't know. It's they spent so long on it. The one that was rushed was the Resident Evil 3 remake.
I mean, it wouldn't be. Well, I mean, like it wouldn't surprise me if they cut if they were coming up against a deadline and just cut all those other scenarios out just to make it.
Honestly, honestly the best remake out of all of them was the Resident Evil 4 remake. Because a lot of what they cut was just a lot of fat that they trimmed. Especially going through like Salazar's like
Mansion.
That big ass castle thing. Yeah, a lot of the fat was trimmed there. I did appreciate that a little bit. There was one enemy that got cut entirely, but was actually put back in for the Separate Ways DLC, where you play as Ada. Oh my god! And then the voice actress they got for Ada in Resident Evil 4 was god awful. I played it in Japanese. It was that bad.
Jesus.
Okay. So what happened was they like replaced like. Okay, so they like replaced the actress for Ada Wong with like the actress that played her in that shitty Netflix adaptation of Resident Evil. Oh god, not even the movie. It was that TV show.
The one where Albert Wesker is black.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh god, wasn't it Lance Reddick that played Albert Wesker?
I think it was.
Weird.
Okay.
I
God,
mean, Lance Reddick wasn't a bad actor, but it's like, really?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Wow.
It's like, okay, they wasted Lance Reddick on a shitty Resident Evil. It's like, they could have...
You could have done
like,
literally anything with him, and you made him discount Albert Wesker.
That is egregious. And the man isn't even alive anymore. That makes it even worse.
Unfucking believable.
Tell me that wasn't his last role before he died.
No.
Well,
I know. One of his last roles I know were in, I believe I think it was in The Ballerina. The John Wick spin-off movie. And his last voice role was Hellboy in the video game that came out.
okay, I guess you could do worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, the worst you could do is Albert Wesker.
And he was even, oh man, TV. He was even in Percy Jackson, The Olympians, and the Kite Man series, where he was playing Lex Luthor.
At least he had a better last role than Kevin Conroy did.
A role
Yeah,
where it's just him getting disrespected?
Let's.
No.
Did we run? Is that a Band-Aid we want to rip off right now?
It was in a certain Andy Shakar
Shankar.
show. That we yeah.
Yeah, we won't.
Yeah.
Would it happen to be one of these shows that we deny exists?
Yes. His last role was in a show that totally does not exist.
You gotta be kidding me.
Would this show happen to be one whose non-existence we have discovered within this past hour?
Yep.
Oh dear God.
Yep. And where it plays the non-existent show that plays American Idiot while blowing up Muslims. I mean demons.
Man, it's a good thing that there isn't a show like that. That sounds really
You
stupid.
gotta be.
That would be completely and utterly tone deaf.
Oh, yeah. That sounds really dumb.
Okay.
It's a very good thing this didn't happen.
Okay. Let's try and do something Capcom hasn't done for years and give Breath of Fire some love.
Okay.
Main character Ryu. By the way, the main character Ryu, he can turn into a dragon.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, turns into a dragon.
He turned himself into a dragon. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
No, it's the coolest shit you've ever seen.
Alright, let me see. Now that feller. That's the feller? That's the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's our RPG fella?
Yeah, that's Ryu. From Breath of Fire, not Street Fighter.
Hang on, let me move Mr. Miles Edgeworth
They're sure.
Up here. There we go.
Capcom is sure creative with their naming conventions.
Dylan's implying that Ryu is dragon in Japanese.
What do you need to imply it for? That's what it means.
Well, no, Ryu. I mean,
Yeah.
they have more. I'm sure there's another character you can think of with that name.
Yes.
Da 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 da.
That's Guile. That's
Oh, shit. That's what I can draw.
You're gonna draw Guile.
Yeah, watch. Observe.
Go home. And be a family man.
He's gonna outdo Nebel's take on Guile from the Independence Day stream.
I completely forgot I did that. Discworld Guile. Excellent.
Like, what is Guile's hair supposed to be spiky or something? Or is that supposed to be like the ultimate flat top?
The ultimate flat top.
Oh yeah. Well, it's less of a flat top and more of a helipad. In fact.
I'm talking about in game. Is that that's what Street Fighter thinks a flat top looks like?
Be the American the Japanese think you are.
Yes. There we go. Oh wait, hang on.
That's not even a flat top anymore. It is the hat of discipline.
Oh my god!
There we go.
Helicopter!
Oh no.
It is a Roppelcopter.
Ancient memes.
Yeah, who wants to? Okay, so yeah, who wants to be the brave one to attempt Ryu's dragon form?
Oh shit. Durgan. Okay. Okay, so it does that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, honestly, considering how much Final Fantasy you've played, Nebel, you probably would dig Breath of Fire.
I might. Huh. This dragon design looks a little familiar. Can't help but think somebody might have used something like this before.
Okay, what are you implying?
I don't know what I'm implying. I'm just thinking, like, the way the mouth is shaped, like, the sort of beak thing it's got going on, I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't know where.
I mean, it's a very classic dragon design.
I suppose.
Warcraft?
No, this doesn't really feel like a Warcraft dragon.
I'm gonna rule out D&D because it's not that popular in Japan.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen art like this for a D&D dragon anyway. So let's see. I'm trying to figure. Wait, has Konami ever done a? No. Never mind.
I thought, okay, when you said Konami, my brain thought for a minute. And is he thinking this looks like one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I mean, it kinda does, but only sorta.
Yeah, because about the only one I can think that this bears
wait.
any. What?
No, it kind like the beak the sort of mouth, it kinda looks a little bit like Red Eyes.
That's what I was about to say. Like, the only one it kind of resembles is the Red Eyes.
Like, Red Eyes and Seiren Ryu.
Eh.
Wee woo. Yeah, it does kind of look like Red Eyes.
And it came out years before Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there was some cross-pollination there.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Takahashi probably played a shitload of different games.
Yeah, that's like, there's no
No,
way he
not
did.
probably. He did.
Yeah, there's no way he didn't.
I mean, I guess I can save this for like a different, like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Konami episode, but like, do you know the story of like how he came up with Seto Kaiba as a character?
I think we've heard that one from you before, but
Okay.
but
Do you want me to say it again anyway?
we'll save it for if we do a
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
we'll-
episode.
We'll save it for that. It's a very interesting experience. And one that I don't imagine would be too common today.
Yeah.
Like, it might land you a spot in Reddit, and then like Redditors would all like act like they wouldn't be this much of a jackass, even though they would be.
All right. What are
But
you?
yeah, that's a fun story.
What are you going for, Dylan?
You'll see. You'll see.
There we go.
I'll just pull up a reference.
I guess to kind of get back to Street Fighter, Ken and Dante actually share a voice actor, Ruben Langdon.
Hmm.
Well, he did. They replaced Ruben Langdon in Street Fighter 6.
Most unfortunate.
I mean, but as far as I know, they've still got him on tap to do Dante. I mean, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. He and Dan Southworth did a collab with a gacha game called Punishing Gray Raven that had Dante and Virgil in it. So they've still got him in some capacity.
But yeah, the Devil May Cry team doesn't really care. It's the Street Fighter team that like looked at his politics and like freaked out.
Yeah.
He has politics?
Yeah.
He is
not a socially acceptable kind.
Oh boy.
Which is weird because the guy's really okay. Ruben is kind of Ruben's basically a centrist.
Okay. Which naturally makes him the enemy.
The weirdest thing about him is that he believes aliens are real. Like Area 51, Area 51, he buys into that whole heart.
I mean, it's kooky. I don't know if it's like, I don't know, cancelable or discreditable.
Yeah, like I said.
I forgot what it was people were going after him for, but yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But the Devil May Cry was like really chill.
Yeah, like aside from the alien stuff, Ruben is basically a normal person.
So he's a normal dude with a quirk.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very quirky. I follow him on social media.
Oh no, how quirky is he?
He posted a picture of himself jumping through a flower field in his underwear.
I feel like we crossed over from quirky into something else.
This was before Devil May Cry 5 came out. I commented on his Instagram. I said, "Oh, I guess I see Dante's been busy," and he replies to me and he says, "Dante is free." He outright replied to me. That was the coolest moment ever.
That's pretty awesome.
I know.
I don't know if that's as weird as the dude gets, then I consider it. Consider it for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an acceptable level of weirdness.
And if it
There's
gets
definitely worse.
And if it gets any weirder, we probably won't go into it.
Like I said, if the guy believes in aliens, I don't think you can get much weirder without getting to some really dark territory.
Yeah. It's like that's like quirky but charming.
Yeah.
He's not at the point of like, I don't know, like giving his kids, like injecting his kids with mercury to give them eternal life because of traditional medicine or something.
Yeah. Or some other VAs who have done some things that we can't discuss on air.
Or talking about that
No.
Kiba.
Yeah. Dylan, like I said,
Oh.
things we cannot discuss on air.
Let's
Right,
just
fair
leave
point.
it to the imagination. You know, I'm gonna take a hard turn to something else.
Yeah.
You know, normally I can't stand Fortnite,
Yes.
but you know, the fact that it has led to a certain young men's taste in women being influenced by Chun-Li makes me hate it a little bit less. Just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah. You are a Chun-Li stan? Are we about to find out?
Huh?
Are we about to find out
What?
you're a Chun-Li stan?
Not necessarily. It's just better than... I mean, it beats the hell out of, like, I don't know, simping for Sniper Wolf or something.
Or Sabrina Carpenter?
Any influencer, really.
She's a pop
It's
star.
like, you know what? If your energy is being spent on fucking on Chun-Li rather than like an e-girl, you're better off.
It's so funny we started talking about e-girls.
Oh lord. That's...
Uh-oh.
Well, Morgan is a succubus. That's on brand.
Do not look.
Succubus.
Succubus is temporary. Thighs are forever.
Succubus e-girl sounds like something that would be a cool idea, but seems a little too easy. It's like...
It's too realistic.
Well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
That's just legit what happens.
There's no commentary there.
but has it really been done before?
Dylan, it does. Multiple times, in fact.
Oh, well, shit, I'm out of the loop.
Not in I didn't say in fiction.
Oh, well.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's just real life.
Okay, okay. I get it. I'm talking about fiction.
I feel like it would almost be kind of played out.
Yeah, it's like, Dylan, this is e-girls basically are succubi. It's like, what else can you add at that point?
Okay, fair point.
I mean, I guess the only twist would be that they actually do care about you personally. Which
Maybe.
you would never see coming.
Maybe.
Maybe. But
Like
maybe not.
They only care about you as long as you're donating.
That's true.
And,
It's really
and but you know, he's subscribed to like half of them.
Say what?
What?
I said, Brett, you know, he's probably subscribed to like half of them.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Especially if they're goth.
Well, I mean.
Again, sure.
Sure. Alright.
Yeah.
And now I am trying to draw Chun-Li from memory. Which is also not going well.
I will get you a reference.
Thank you, sir.
You drew her legs first.
And then,
Well, duh.
where else are you gonna start?
Hell yeah.
Speaking of which, she has one of the best gifts from the Street Fighter 2 movie.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Yeah, I just gotta. Yeah, I know you know. I wonder if Nebel knows though.
Probably not.
Okay, yeah. There. No, that's not it.
I just can't believe Capcom allowed a
There
scene
you
like that
are.
with Chun-Li.
There you are.
I just can't believe Capcom even allowed a scene like that with Chun-Li to happen at all. At least nowadays.
Here's something you might not know. Do you know that that scene plays out differently in Japan and North America?
You're talking about the Vega fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the shower shit.
Okay, well. Okay, so in the North American release, they put a KMFDM song over it, which it's an action scene, fine. It fits. In the Japanese release, it's completely silent.
Huh.
I gotta give a point to the English. Because that shit goes hard.
Yeah, like I said, within the context of an action scene, it fits, although there's something to be said that there's a little more atmosphere to the Japanese one. Like, it feels a little bit more tense and gritty. But that...
How gritty do you need Street Fighter to be, though?
Like I said, I mean, it's got its own merits, but... But like I said, the North American release, it also works too. Like instead of being a tense fight scene, it becomes just more hype.
I mean, Ken listens to Alice in Chains when driving. That shit, so fucking cool.
I wonder how that plays out in some of the Japanese version.
I don't know. I would have to track it down again.
You know, I almost bet it's like some kind of, you know, like happy music. You know, like when it's a, you know what I'm talking about.
Something
Not J-pop, just
upbeat.
yeah, you know, just like it's, you know, yeah, it's like it's just supposed to be some kind of, you know, like, yeah, just some, you know, like that happy upbeat music you hear in a lot of anime.
No, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that would not surprise me. Oh, the ending credits song, by the way, playing the North American release is Korn.
Well, shit.
Actually, let me look up this. Let me. All right, I'm gonna look up that soundtrack because that is epic.
The soundtrack for not the soundtrack, the voice acting in the English dub is pretty mixed, I would say.
Oh man, like they've got Bryan Cranston in it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Leif. What was it, Lei Fong? Whatever his name is.
The Bruce Lee guy that's in every fighting game.
Yeah. His voice, but the English dub was definitely a lot better in the Street Fighter Alpha movie, or you know, the anime movie.
Let's see. Okay, so soundtrack is Them Bones, Alice in Chains, Blind, Korn, Israel's Son, Silverchair, Evil Dancer by Black Note, Cause I'm Like That by Smoke and Suckas with Logic, Hallucinations by In the Nursery, Ultra by KMFDM, which actually also got used in a lot of shit. It was a dubbing company from back in the 90s. They actually used that song in a lot of their ads. Don't know which one. Mantra by Intermix. Fighting Street by Tetsuya Komura, and but yeah, like it's a very 90s soundtrack if you can't tell.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Okay, this is probably a hot take, but I loved it when anime used to just put in songs like the old
Look, I'm just gonna. If stuff like Cooler's Revenge and Legendary Super Saiyan, okay, it sounds cool, but those were some of the worst audio mixing I ever saw. Like, there were times the songs were actively drowning out the dialogue.
Yeah, the audio mixing was horrible. But Pantera for Broly, that shit goes so hard.
You know, this explains a lot of my cousin's musical taste.
Just stuff he saw in Dragon Ball Z movies.
Yeah. Which in turn explains quite a bit of my musical taste. Some of it anyway, not all of it.
Stupefy by Disturbed is the only worthwhile part of the Lord Slug movie.
Yeah. I will not argue with that. I do remember this the story behind like the false Super Saiyan was because they hadn't revealed it yet in the anime, I don't think. So they came with like a fake out. Yeah, it was really weird.
Not like it would have, not like actual Super Saiyan would have helped that movie anyway.
No.
Okay, is there any other Capcom franchise we can give some love to? Some.
Mega Man.
Yeah. God, Victor should have been here for this one. I don't know anyone who's a bigger Mega Man fan than him.
Let's see.
I mean, whenever I hear from Mega Man fans, it's always like huge Mega Man fans.
Oh, yeah, people who love Mega Man really love Mega Man. Yeah, actually. Oh, let's just, you know what? Let's just scar some people with the Ruby Spears cartoon.
Oh God.
Is that the one with the butt?
It's the one with this stupid face.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Let me find it.
Holy hell.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's that show is stupid, but it's so sincere. You also kind of can't help but like it. There's one episode
It's
where
stupid in a fun way.
yes, there was one episode where one of the robot masters was trying to steal the Lincoln statue. I need to find that clip. Just and Mega Man's just so super patriotic and that, like,
That's fucking hilarious.
he's more patriotic than Hank Hill in that episode.
Yo, what?
That gives me an idea. That gives me an idea.
Oh, it's a. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna share this with you guys, and I'm gonna have to edit this in post because yeah, look. Okay, when we come back from the edit, guys, you'll see where we're going.
Okay, one part that actually really got me was his brother, like, you would be so tough without your helmet. You're on, takes off his helmet. There's another helmet underneath it.
Oh God.
I don't know, that just gets me.
Like I said, it's cheesy but very silly too.
I guess the only reason it's like extra funny to me is that I've seen pictures of Mega Man without a helmet, so it's just like, it's not like it's a part of his body and it can't come off. He's just wearing a helmet under his helmet.
And was I right about him being more patriotic than Hank Hill?
No, he's gonna shoot Mr. Link.
I knew it.
He did the fucking Secret Service dive. It's fucking incredible. Oh,
you know, I'm almost.
Goodness. We have a bunch of people doing their patriotic duty. We have Chun-Li turning men away from e-girls. We have Mega Man protecting President Lincoln. God bless you, Capcom.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that is just that. Yeah, I would.
I want to see more of this. Holy fuck.
Yeah, if you do not mind 90s, if you do not mind my 90s cheese,
I love
the
cheese.
Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon is fun. Don't go into it expecting a very faithful adaptation.
I just saw Mega Man dive in front of a blast to protect the Lincoln Memorial. I think we're way past a faithful adaptation.
Yeah.
I mean, Neville.
There's even
Look at my Mega Man.
Dude, there's even an episode where he meets the X version of Mega Man. That's amazing.
Jesus Christ. I kind of... Okay, I got a little bit of a confession to make.
Yeah.
You know that bit in Airplane where the dude takes off his sunglasses and he has another pair of sunglasses underneath?
Yeah.
That shit kills me every time. Like, I lose my fucking shit every time I see that. That's like, even as a kid, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen, to the point that I would make a point of wearing 2 pairs of sunglasses every day to be able to pull off that gag. That Mega Man clip, it got me somewhere special.
Let's see, how long is that shit? How long is that? I gotta... don't think it's that long. Uh, 27 episodes, yeah. Oh my god, it... Mega Man is voiced by Ian James Corlett.
Oh my god.
Cheetor in Beast Wars.
Oh my god.
Isn't that also Rolf?
No, that's a different
Oh, I know, I'm thinking
Ian James Corlett's big thing is Cheetor.
Oh, duh. I was gonna mix it with someone else.
I can't help but feel like we've talked about him before.
I don't think
like
so.
he did something else. No?
Nothing I
My
can
thing is,
Nothing that I can
am
think
I
of.
having a stroke? That's a distinct possibility.
Oh, and Dr. Wily is voiced by Scott McNeil.
That is
that
bad.
name sounds familiar.
Oh,
Well,
and so is Proto Man.
Scott Munoz, he was Wolverine in X-Men Evolution.
I believe he's Dinobot in Beast Wars.
And and Waspinator and Silverbolt.
He was Piccolo in the English or in the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z.
He's in a lot of things. It's easier to list the things Scott McNeil isn't in.
He was in Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
It's kind of like Frank Welker, where he's just everywhere.
Yeah, except Canadian.
Ah, Canadian Frank Welker.
And almost has as wide of a range, too. Because, I mean, like, he goes from Because think about it, like, he does Dinobot and Waspinator. Those are, like, on 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. Nebel, if you were talking just now, I couldn't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a lot of range there.
Yeah.
I was just kind of focused. I was focused on This is unreasonably funny to me.
I even gave him a derpy face.
Hell yeah. The fact that he wore a helmet on top of his helmet. Oh, it's unreasonably funny. I don't know why I'm like this. That's everything about myself. I don't know why I'm like this.
You don't need to explain it.
You know what? I don't think he has enough helmets.
He's gonna give up more helmets.
I think
More helmets, go.
Okay, I know what I recognize that Agoge. It's Cammy.
Okay. You know how her whole thing is that she loves cats?
No.
Since like Street Fighter 4, I think, it's established that she loves cats. Well, I know what I have to do.
You're gonna draw her as a cat girl.
Not just any.
Oh, Felicia. You gave him the Lich King helmet?
Yes. Now, we are one.
How about you really up the ante and give him one of those bike helmets? That's that, special people have to wear.
Hang on a moment.
He's very special. He likes to lick the windows.
Hang on, I need to find more space.
What about move it to the right? You've got plenty of space.
Yeah, I think I can put him over here.
Okay.
Look away from the E-girl, Mega Man. It's just hanging off of him. And you know what? While we're here,
What?
give him Magneto's helmet. There we go.
Oh my word.
Alright, that's pretty amazing. I love that.
Yes.
My stupid instinctive gag has been sated.
So now it's known to make Nebel laugh. Just wear two of a thing and take one of them off, revealing that you have another of the thing on.
It's a pretty reliable gag for me. It's like in most cases I will find it pretty fucking funny. I think it helps with the clip of just how like dramatic he is with it. You're on! Takes off helmet, throws it off, making such a big deal of him taking a fucking helmet off. He has another one on anyway.
Okay, so how about that one episode of The Simpsons where Martin got a pull and he just wore several pairs of trunks Just to avoid getting pants.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. Of course, he just stood still and people just ripped them all off.
I have brought this upon myself.
I brought this. Oh fuck! I can't remember what he says. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Was an episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Alright. I'm trying to figure out what else to put in here. I guess I should finish up Chun-Li real quick.
Yeah. That.
Oh shit. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. So now I'm wondering if there have been any like announcements for. Like I don't really pay much attention to much of Capcom stuff at all because at this point, like I know their reputation is just kind of. It hasn't been particularly good for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's not like I really expect much of them.
Well, Resident Evil 9 looks really cool.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Unknown if there's gonna be a Devil May Cry 6, but I think there's been some rumors circulating about a remake of 1, which I have mixed feelings on. Because on the one hand, while it would be cool to see the first game brought up to modern standards, the thing
There's
that
certain charm that
the thing
have.
yeah the thing
You.
yeah the thing I would fear about it is, okay, so yeah, even so, Ruben Langdon was not actually the first guy to play Dante. That honor went to Drew Combs, and my fear is that if they remade 1, they would have Ruben re-record all the dialogue, which would effectively erase Drew's work. I mean, gun to my head, Ruben is the voice of Dante, but I still think what Drew did with the character is at least important to the history of the series.
Agreed.
You know, I can't help but notice.
Yeah.
That Brett has not commented on Mr. Miles Edgeworth's argumentation.
I mean, didn't I kind of already agree with you?
Oh, I didn't know you did. Okay.
Okay, well, in case nobody was paying attention, I consider Chicago deep dish legitimate. New Yorkers can fight me if they want.
Okay, there we go.
In fact, I'll piss them off even more and say Detroit is also legit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even gonna fight that. It is crust with crust, sauce, cheese, toppings, pizza.
Yeah. The biggest
It is
difference.
baked.
Yeah.
It is also well, I guess you could wood fire it. That's also pizza.
Yeah, in fact, wood fire's the traditional way, if I remember correctly.
Yep. So yeah.
In fact,
I mean, pizza's pretty broad of a category. There's plenty of room for all kinds of things in pizza.
even pineapple.
Even pineapple.
Yeah, really. But the biggest difference is that New York is based off the Neapolitan recipe, and Detroit is based off a Sicilian recipe.
I'm not quite sure what Chicago is based on. But
It is homegrown American.
Like, I was talking to Dylan about it earlier. Like, the sense I get about Chicago-style pizza is that people took the idea of pizza as a pie and took that to its logical conclusion. They made a pizza pie.
That, and it's kind of a product of its environment. This is something people who've never lived in the Midwest cannot appreciate. The winters are cold.
Oh, yeah.
Brutally so. And a slice of New York-style pizza would turn into an icicle in the chilly air of a Midwest winter.
Also, it's gone pretty quick.
Whereas
Chicago deep dish, that'll last you a while.
it will hold on, it will retain heat in the dead of winter, and it will last.
And it can be reheated pretty easily.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a couple of different methods. You can microwave it. I've done it. You can rebake it in the oven for a little bit. And it'll still be good for, like, days. Maybe even a week.
Yep.
It'll help you survive the winter.
Yep. Exactly.
But yes. Compelling argument, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, Chicago deep dish is legitimately one of my favorite forms of pizza. Like, the fact that there is like a Chicago deep dish place near me is like, whenever I want to do something when I want to have like really splurge and have something real special, I go to friggin' Giordano's.
Oh god, yeah, I've been to one in Illinois. I went on
awesome.
Yeah, well, I went on a trip with my brother and dad to Chicago to see the Field Museum.
I got a buddy who would like, his folks they'd visit Chicago every now and again, and they would like order the frozen Giordano's pizza to bring back with them to California on the plane.
Nice.
And they like stock their fridge with it. And this would usually be after like they would go see a game, like they might see a Packers game or something and then fly back. But yeah, they'd go to Chicago, they'd grab some Giordano's, some frozen Giordano's and bring that back. That is also like, that's another great thing about Chicago deep dish. It survives being frozen pretty well. It is a durable pizza.
I mean, I'd bring up frozen pizza, but those are made specifically to be frozen.
That's true. And, you know, the quality of a frozen pizza is often a little bit mixed.
You are going to get what you pay for more often than not.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I think we're about covered here.
Yeah.
I feel like I should draw one more character in like the little spot I have here.
Okay. Okay, Dylan. What's it gonna be?
I have no idea. Here. I'll draw. Okay, I will draw the same thing I drew in the Resident Evil episode of MythoDoodles.
Uh-oh.
But in color.
Uh-oh. What am I looking at?
With the hat, I'm thinking that's supposed to be Jill.
Ah, of course. I might have known.
The grand finale, a remaster a drawing I did years ago.
You could have been a Jill sandwich.
Oh yeah. I would love to know what the line in Japanese was.
Basically it was you almost blend into a sandwich.
Okay,
It
so
basically
it
Really?
roughly means the same thing.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that that line is a direct translation?
Pretty close, yeah.
Holy
And
shit.
not a one. Yeah, it's not 1-to-1, but they're basically the same thing.
Close enough.
Uh,
That's fucking hilarious.
the funniest part is a lot of the weirdest dialogue in that first Resident Evil game is actually almost 1-to-1 with the Japanese.
That and I'm gonna guess that. Yeah, that would actually track, because if I remember correctly, the voice actors weren't even really actors. They were just a bunch of random English speakers Capcom grabbed off the streets.
That was the live action actors. The voice actors were actually professional talents that okay, so the reason why it all sounded weird was because they were going based off what the Japanese thought sounded good.
Which is
So it was
bad
because
acting.
of the Japanese direction that it sounded strange.
Well, yeah, yes, exactly, because like the Japanese didn't know the proper English inflections, right?
Uh-huh.
Just take a look at
And,
this.
and so the story is that. Oh, let's switch brushes. Basically, the story is that like it's like okay, let's say you're saying open the door, right?
Uh-huh.
Open the door, open the door, open the door. You know, and it's like basically it's like whatever the Japanese directors thought sounded good to them.
Which did not help, because I guarantee they barely spoke any English, if at all.
None at all. Like it is a hilarious story.
So, okay, would you say the remake for the GameCube is more or less the definitive version?
Oh, absolutely! It is one of the best survival horror games ever made. Like I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
Cleans up all the jank, has better acting. It's just better all around.
Yes, it is absolutely one of my favorite horror games of all time. I played through both, the original and the first remake. It's like there is no topping that. Okay, I think I finished pretty strong.
Maybe could do a little. Maybe could outline the crust a little.
True.
Maybe put a little cheese on it.
I won't get that detailed, but
I mean, just put a couple of just put some yellow triangles on it, and that would count as cheese.
Some happy little trees.
I mean, it is after all, the line is very cheesy.
oh, you're adding dots.
Yeah, like little,
Like the
of,
wheat.
little holes in the wheat. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That makes this go by a lot faster. Okay. Whoop. Wrong brush. Okay.
There we go.
Stop! Don't open that. I love that, the little Jill.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I just want to figure out how to make it look like. Oh, you know what? I think I know how to do it.
Oh. Mm.
I want to make it look like.
Stick an olive in it.
No, I want to make it look like the burns that you get from like a panini press.
Oh. Oh, the scorch
I
mark.
don't. Yes. I have one of those actually.
Oh, a panini press.
I do, yeah.
I just have a toaster.
Yeah, we have a toaster, we have a panini press. Yeah. We actually used a panini press just to make grilled cheese.
Amazing.
That's there's a whole Alton Brown video on all the things you can make with a panini press. You can make an omelet, you can make pizza, you can make
a newspaper.
There.
You can make soap. You can slam your penis in the car door.
You can actually
I slammed my penis in the car door.
You slammed your penis in the car door. God,
God, really,
classic.
I really feel like that Jill sandwich could use an olive.
All right, I'll draw an olive. Okay. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Oh. Hang on. Put it on the hat.
Are you gonna give it a little hat?
No, put the olive on the hat.
I mean, now that you gave me the idea.
Oh my god, yes, put. Yes, put.
Put the beret on the hat. Put a beret on the.
Yes. Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more we can add to it without trying to show the cross section.
Oh my god.
I imagine it's okay. I mean, like, if you did show the cross section, there'd have to be like a tomato. Would it be bologna or ham? No, it would have to be
Ham.
Yeah, it would be
Ham,
ham.
cause
Yeah, it would be ham.
ham, cause it's hammy.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, the cross section would have to have a tomato and some ham.
Okay, what I'll do is that I'll just draw a piece of ham sticking out.
Jill sandwich.
You were almost a Jill sandwich. Can't believe we're spending so much time on this fucking sandwich. I love it.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
If we ever do a TF2 episode, you're gonna have to draw Heavy eating the sandwich. Which is just a plain old bologna sandwich.
Ah. Oh my goodness.
We did it.
We did it, boys. Racism is over.
Mrs. Obama, get down.
Mr. Lincoln! Hang on, I need to take off my other helmet.
Oh, okay. What if Abraham Lincoln took off his hat and it was another hat?
Nebel would be laughing hysterically then.
I would. It would. I mean, it also might depend on what hat is underneath.
One of those beer hats.
So he just takes it off, and like the little tubes like pop out and fall to the sides, and he just starts drinking out of the foam dome immediately. That'd be pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
Brent,
Like,
May pulls on her hoodie. It's another hood.
Uh-oh.
yes. Okay, we're gonna need to remember
I mean,
that.
you know what? In true weeb fashion, like the fact that behind Kakashi's mask was another mask, that shit killed me.
And that was a filler episode.
Is still funny.
Last filler episode, like, okay, people
Listen,
knocked
it
on.
didn't take like 5 years for that arc to conclude. You got the gag about them trying to get Kakashi's mask off, and he just had another one underneath it.
Yes.
Boom, you're done. You don't have to spend like 20 years on like original character Donut Steel. Anyway, I think we're about at the
Yes.
I think we're at a good stopping point.
Yeah, we've been going on for quite some time. I think we've got plenty. So, yeah. So
Okay.
we've probably shown more love to most of Capcom's IPs than they have in years.
Yep. Yep, that's for sure.
Here, I will post it.
Anything to say before I hit the stop button, guys?
Release Darkstalkers 4, god damn it.
Nebel?
Objection. Conjecture. Objection.
Also, Nebel can be amused if you take off your shirt and there's another shirt under it.
I mean, that's legitimately what I wear. I wear layers.